everybody, we're here for something special today, aren't we?
That's right,
no
ladies
kidding.
and gentlemen, the Starlight Gamers present Oreo's B-Day Party.
In which we beat each other up mercilessly, the best type of party.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all in good fun. We're just
Yeah.
here to play, that's all.
So it's
One of
actually... Sorry, go ahead, Oreo.
I was just gonna say one of my missions is actually to deal 20 damage in completed game.
Never mind. Alright, let's see.
But yeah, it's actually been a really long time since we've done 100% OJ, and that was generally just because of the logistics of trying to get 4 people on 4 separate schedules. Like, sitting down early enough for every single person that we could all voice record.
Yeah.
Which is a lot more of a nightmare than you probably think it is.
It's the same idea of trying to get a group together for a D&D party in the same room.
Yeah, basically. But, as I do with all of my supporters and close friends, this is, Oreo has a request for their birthday, which is today, April 7th, and Oreo decided they wanted to do some 100% OJ, so here we are. We all ready to go?
I keep
I'm
doing
ready.
I think everyone's marked as ready, so...
I will say I've already gone over all of the rules and everything in the original videos of this, so I won't be going over it again. But they added a lot of new characters. Here is the one that I'm supposed to play as. There you are. Also,
Makes
everybody
it
got
very hard to
voices.
find. It makes it very hard to find the one I was looking for.
They not quite yet. The witch voices still haven't been released yet, as far as I know. I could be wrong, but
Here we
I
go.
think you're right, but I also think it's actually impending. Like, it's gonna get released sometime very, very soon.
yeah, because the witch voices and the new witch characters weren't part of the April Fool's joke.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they weren't in the April Fool's update, so... I'm still so disappointed the rhythm game was a joke. That looked like it would be so much fun.
Oh god, no kidding. I loved it.
Yeah, there are a lot of new characters, and since I think we only went over a handful of them, I'll still explain all of the hypers, because that is new information.
I'm just quietly selecting things.
Oreo is scheming over there while us 3 idiots are blathering. Oreo's just doing that thing where you temple your fingers together and you lean on it and your glasses scarily flash.
Not
I
quite.
even wear glasses.
To put it in perspective, it's more like we're in the front seat arguing over who knows what, while they're just sitting in the back, stroking that right-hand dog.
Yes.
Just pets the sheep. That reminds me, I didn't add my sheep yet.
Well,
Oh, maybe I should add something else.
I think I forgot to bring a card I needed to bring. Crap.
Oh dear.
Oh well. We're gonna be playing at least a few games, so it's not a huge deal.
I've forgotten what card it told me to bring already.
Whoops.
Yeah, this is why I always have to screenshot it if it tells me, because I will forget.
I usually try to pick the card first because it's easier for me to remember to pick the character.
Hmm.
So
No tactical retreats.
I am somewhat frightened because Oreo has to kill us all.
Oh, that's a good one.
To be fair, so do I.
Oh no!
So do I.
Oh
I have the complete 3-win Normas.
no! Oh no! I'm the only innocent baby here. Ah, woohoo!
But you're safe for
Everyone
now.
else
They also
for
have
murder.
to play 2 games as Aru.
So it's only 2 people trying to kill me. That's good to know.
Why do I have a...
The wrench is one of the new gift cards, I believe. I think you've got the butt. Where are you? There you are.
Metallic monocle.
I don't remember what that one is. Yeah, okay, we've seen Starbreaker.
I will be hurt far less, basically.
Okay. We've seen Aru and Starbreaker. I don't think we've seen... how do you even say her name? Tiss?
C? Something like that?
C, I think it's C. We have not seen C before, so her hyper is Stealth On, which just means that when she uses it for 3 turns, she can't be challenged to battle or targeted by anything from other players. If she initiates a battle, or if she lands on a battle space, Stealth On is dispelled, but she gains 2 attack. So it's actually quite an interesting hyper. And I'm playing Yuki, and she actually has 2 separate hypers. Yuki's whole thing is that she sort of shifts what type of character she is every turn. So on odd number chapters, she's a defender. On even number chapters, she's an attacker. Since we are currently on an odd number chapter, I have Angel Hand active, which heals the target player to full HP, and I gain 10 stars per HP healed. On even turns, that turns to Devil Hand, which lowers a random player's HP to 1, and I gain 10 stars per lowered HP. Yuki is interesting because she is constantly swapping every other turn, so you really need to be ready for that. Generally the thing with Yuki is that you want to be aggressive on even turns and try to manipulate it so people attack you on odd turns. Because you are very vulnerable during even turns.
Hello.
Hello! Goodbye!
Oh no, you broke her glasses!
I did.
How will she see without them?
She won't. Also, if I cough during this, don't worry, I do not have the corona.
Yeah, you just said you have like a cold or something?
It's just the cough that won't go away that was from my cold.
Yeah. If I cough a little bit too, it's not a cold or a corona, I just have really bad allergies, and guess what? It's summer in Texas. God help me. Well, I mean, I guess technically it's still spring.
Texas has spring, I thought it just went to summer.
We have wing, some kind of weird mesh between winter and spring where it alternates between cold and warm, and then one day it's just blisteringly hot and we know we're officially in summer. That's how Texas works.
Hey, it could be worse. Could live in Ohio where the weather's predictably unpredictable.
Yeah, say what you want about Texas, but at least you can predict you're going to be dying for 3 months straight.
I'm not sure if that's better or not.
I couldn't tell you. It's just there. Yeah, what I found bizarre was that the weather is particularly weird this year. I think I had to use my air conditioner full blast. No, sorry, I had to turn my air conditioner off the other night because it was so cold that even under blankets with the AC off, I was chilled. In Texas.
It was, what was it, 44, eh?
In April. Yeah, it was like 40 degrees in April. Admittedly, I deal with cold much better than I deal with heat, so I kind of wish it could have stayed that way. But I am not that blessed.
Stars anyway, right?
I think Aru just robbed Starbreaker. Also, I'm still so amazed you got that crown, Oreo.
Aw, thank you.
Oreo's got mad skills.
They do. I tried a couple of times and I just couldn't manage it.
I couldn't even manage one of the levels on Extreme.
I mean, I couldn't either. I was just saying I tried a couple of times. Thankfully, I'm not too big on the crowns. They're neat, but they're not something I never really use much. So I'm not really losing out.
I love using the crowns. That's why I tried so hard for them. Like, give me the crown.
Why am I landing on all battle spaces? I'm not the one who needs battles, game.
You're like the only one that doesn't.
I'm the one innocent cinnamon bun here. Why are you making me kill?
I can't use it yet.
You have your
you're safe
bombs,
for
don't
now.
you?
Hooray!
What?
You have your bombs, don't you?
Maybe.
Oh no.
Alright, that's enough star stealing for now.
You say after stealing only stars from one person?
Hey, hey, stole something.
I don't
you
need them
too.
anyway.
Wait, did you? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, my very first move put me right on your home space.
I literally didn't notice.
Well, to be fair, you only had 1 star at the
Didn't I
time,
just kill
so-
you? Is there a rule against killing twice?
Our rule is you cannot kill a person a person has to be up for 2 turns before they become fair game again. That way nobody's getting chain killed and forcibly stays down. You can kill the same person a couple times in a row, you just need to give them a few turns to actually do stuff first.
Okay, you've had a few
So go
turns,
ahead.
right?
Yep. I say, cheerfully agreeing to my own murder.
It was just so handy to get an ornament at the same.
Pi is our favorite doorstop.
I hope you realize I'm just imagining every time somebody walks into a house, they just have to step over my body.
Funny, I got the mental image of someone opening a door and then stepping straight into like a pie tin and then going, ew.
I'm gonna do the easy.
Didn't want to pick a
You
fight
were
with Aru.
scared.
I'm actually surprised you didn't go on the attack there. I mean, even if
Well,
you
you
didn't
have
hit
to
me,
evade.
Huh?
You can evade way better than a
Yeah, but
seagull.
I was gonna say, even if you missed me, you'd still Norma again.
Oh, that's right.
True. But I'm also going in this tiny square, doing just fine.
Also very true.
Woo! 1 star!
Hooray!
Or 2, I
What in
guess.
types?
But, yeah.
You know what? You're gonna hit me from behind if I don't. That's a great roll. That's a fantastic roll. I love that roll.
Hey, at least you defended.
And now I'm not in front of you, so
Let's hope
The
this
dice
robot
are
doesn't hit hard.
just for the skin of my teeth.
Wait. You evaded like a... Oh, and then you get air raided.
Hey, how dare you?
I'm okay with this because I didn't lose anything.
I'm,
How dare this robot survive? I'm insulted.
How dare he offend your majesty by living? Gosh.
Well, yes, I have a crown on.
yay for the heal, but...
Also, I love that the poor butterfly just sparkles when it's dead. I really love the red one, but I wish I could also get a blue one, or the cat that looks like Izzy.
Aww.
I might check the marketplace and see if it's cheap. All of my Steam wallet I got from selling pets and things from this game, so I might as well use it to buy something for this game. I think I made like $2 so far, just selling everything I don't want.
Ouch!
Ooh,
Oof.
that was a very angry robot.
That looked like it smarted.
I'm not going very far.
Well, hello! So that's what the draw gave me.
Presents!
Your present is terrible and you should feel bad.
Your present is the same thing I just discarded.
Oh man, but I want all these cards.
Okay, Lord, what do I even get rid of?
Right?
Yes, this one.
I'm gonna have to get rid of this gift card. Not having a wrench.
Can you use it so that we can? Never mind. I was gonna say if you use it, it would appear in the discard pile, and we could actually like check what it is. But oh well.
Damn it, everybody's getting gift cards except me.
The one person who needs the gift cards.
The card did 1 less damage for all non-battle attacks. So the air raid.
I was wondering why you. I didn't even notice you weren't dropping health. Now that I think about it, yeah, you actually weren't dropping health at all during air raid. I knew it.
I think the game knows it's your birthday.
I think it does too. I mean, look, you're level 4. Hi, and I haven't even normed yet, not once.
Oh, you have it.
No, no, we haven't. I can't get back home. There we go.
So use my home instead.
Also, I still love the fact that Yuki talks through the puppets.
Air raid, HP down. Heal, HP up. Nothing happens. Yay.
I love it when that happens. Hi.
Hello. I don't care if my sentence is down.
You just want to stop?
Yes. I'm trying to stop.
Am I just doomed to roll terribly against you?
It seems that way.
That doesn't bode well for my survival chances if you catch me on an even turn.
Alright, you know what? You've all been bad kids, so presents go bye-bye.
Oh no!
No!
Crap!
Aww.
Well,
At least I used my bombs before that.
there's an angel hand in the deck. For anybody who wants it. Boss or warp?
These are not great choices.
Wow. Of all the workspaces on the board you could have ended up on.
That's right.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to land on the boss space.
That's okay.
I think the majority of Oreo's kills have come from you at this point.
They really have.
You lived!
Yay! Survival!
Oh, you actually whacked her pretty hard.
I'm over here. Oh hey, I got birthday balloons. Doo-doo-doo.
Woo! I don't want to go around again, but I need the stars. Oh, there goes Tiss! I think I just called her Tits.
No, I heard Tiss.
Okay, good.
Guess I'm going this way.
I know that's not the
Run,
right-
you run!
I'm trying to run, but Starbreaker is faster! Oh god, she's gonna catch me on an even turn, that's not good. No! It's not the one I wanted! Oh no! Roll a one, roll a one, roll a one! Crap!
Nope.
Oh lord, what do I do? I lived! Dang it!
So did she.
I almost counterattack killed her!
Close, but not quite.
Starbreaker too swole. I have a 2! That's not what I wanted! Oh! Oh god! I'm gonna die next turn! My defense don't matter! I only got 1 HP! Can you roll a 2? Yes!
Darn it.
I'm saved!
I would have. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be totally 100% honest with you. I'm gonna laugh when air raid goes off again.
I would prefer air raid because then I would get a heal that does not take my stars.
You don't need those stars. do you need those stars for?
I'm like Tiss here.
Oh, and there it is.
Also, I need my stars. I need them to live. Haven't you
Alright,
seen
everybody-
Krilla? They're food. We eat them.
No, you use them to buy food that can be made by baking.
Also, that made me even more happier for the air raid. I just immediately got up.
I had extend on, so it made no difference to me.
I had an extend until somebody took my cards.
That's what you get for being a bad kid.
Excuse you, when have I ever... Okay, don't answer that.
Yeah, you really don't want me to answer that question.
Crap.
Hello!
I'm taking my chances with you.
Bad choice.
Oh god! Wait, that's the third one in a row. Well, not in a row, that's the third one out of 4. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? Oh. I lived!
Darn.
Not as much as you thought it would.
I lived and I only effectively took 1 damage. That worked out well for me. This might not, depending on what my role
See if
is.
I can cross the minefield to actually get to his home. Oh, God.
Why?
Oh. Actually,
I
that
don't
would
mind
be
this.
fine.
You know what? You know what? I can play that game too!
No! Oh, you meanie!
I'm not getting in front of Starbreaker again!
Oh, give her. Come on! I literally put pie right in front of her home space.
Look, it's survival of the fittest and Pi is the weak link here! I'm sacrificing her so that I might live!
You literally sacrificed me as well!
Santa stealth mode activated.
I'm gonna pay for that, aren't I?
Let the past die. the devil side said, "Let the past die." on my screen.
Clearly Yuki is all on board for the sacrificing of slower people.
And you wonder,
What's up, boss?
Get out of that fairly safely.
I was just real confident in the boss's direction.
Seriously, I've had not one gift card yet. And I've run through, what was it, 5 out of them?
I think so. I'm going to go here because if you follow me, you can't Norma. So you have to pick between either hurting me or going to Norma again.
that freeze might not do you any
Oh,
favors.
boy.
So
Oh no!
Maybe I wouldn't have to choose after all. Let's see what I roll.
You still have to choose. You
I
can either
land-
Norma
I
or
land
hurt me.
directly on my- how many do I need to Norma? 9.
You can Norma right
Darn.
now.
Yeah.
That's why I was banking on that.
okay, I have to take.
Oh my
advantage of
gosh,
this.
if you guys could see the pop.
Presents.
Yay, presents! Also, I'm going to do something completely
What an
foolish, but it's
excellent
going to be
birthday
very
present.
funny. I can't do it yet, crap. Ah! I feel like half the board is a minefield at this point, am I right?
Well,
It's about to get.
There's at least 8 more, I think.
there's at least 8. There's 8 bombs in play right now.
I thought there were 10, because both of her pulls did 5.
2 just been set
Yeah, but
off.
2've been triggered.
Oh, we triggered 2. Oh, right! Piss hit the other one.
Don't worry, I'll put them back.
Oh, crap!
Right now, 13.
At least I know there's none on my house. If I can ever get back there.
I do kind of feel bad about the party time, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I didn't do it that time! I get no blame. I did nothing.
Yeah, that one was all me.
You are a sitting duck now, though.
Me? Yes, yes I am.
They've turned against each other.
Goodbye!
Backfire!
Now the question is, can I survive Starbreaker? Because that's not very likely.
Oh, hello!
Hi! You know what makes me the maddest?
What?
I had a way to deal with her, but I need to Norma again before I can. That pretty much guaranteed I'm dead. Yeah. That's literally the highest you could possibly roll.
Happy birthday to me!
Ow. You're gonna get yours when I Norma again.
I'm ready to face the consequences of my actions.
We're all in the same space!
It's party time part 2.
Wouldn't it be part 3 since we played 2 party times?
It's
We
true.
played 3, so it's times 4.
Oh dear. You're just making yourself as dangerous as possible, aren't you? Also, I'm fairly certain you've succeeded your 20 damage challenge. I probably
Alright,
gave you like
everybody.
a third.
Get ready to give Oreo your present.
I kept both of the things I had, you just gave me the gift card she drew.
I got someone's hyper.
Damn it, I lost my hyper and Courtney.
You lost the angel hand?
Yes.
Ow!
Now you've
Well-
been punished for losing it.
You're in trouble!
That's my return gift.
Your return gift is death?
I mean, it is from Starbreaker.
True. Also, I don't mind if you say my real name, I just prefer using the internet handle, but it's hard to remember when you're used to saying people's real names.
Yeah, at least you can bleep it out.
I don't care. They see it in the Switch. It's not like I have a particularly unusual first name, either. But yeah, case in point, see the fact that I keep calling Mav Aaron?
Magical Santa dodge there.
I just keep getting more and more dangerous.
You really do.
Oh,
Congratulations, you played yourself!
that did not. Well, that didn't quite work out the way I hoped.
No, I imagine it didn't.
But then again, I suppose I was gonna break even either way by playing that card. Whether it hit me or Starbreaker,
I got rid of one of my things.
Yeah, we heard the click, that means you got rid of the bomb.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad. I might kill this boss. I have killed this boss.
No, you haven't. You got really close, though.
Ah!
The boss,
how rude.
however, has killed you.
How rude! How utterly rude. Oh, who's killed him?
I want a Norma again.
Nobody kill him before I get it.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure just telling you will work.
Hey, look at that.
Help, you know.
All over mine.
How rude.
So many cards I can't use because I'm still at normal 1.
I feel bad for the part I played, but I only played that part once.
Yeah, I know.
There's a fluffy thing on my leg. And now it's gone.
You know, out of context, that sounds terrifying.
Thankfully, the only thing that is fluffy in this house is Izzy.
Fluffy the Terrible.
Now, if you hear her starting to meow and you hear me shriek, you know she has probably brought me a cockroach.
Or a claw to
She's
your
just trying to
leg.
feed you, human.
I don't want to be fed cockroaches. They're gross.
No one wants to be fed cockroaches.
Bye-bye.
Uh-oh.
You can only blame yourself for that one. You were the one who initiated the fight.
Okay, seriously, this is starting to get sad.
Plight of...
I had nothing to do with that.
How do you say your name?
The girl.
See?
I call her Tiss, but I know that's not correct. I
Hey,
like.
you found my trap star.
She? Something like that?
Yeah, I legitimately have no idea.
That's why I just call her anagram for, you know.
I mean, she is one, so. I've just never seen that arrangement of letters before. And she doesn't specifically say her name. Nobody says her name, so it's confusing. Hi!
Hello.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Taking a risk.
I think from like the use of her Jiangshi costume, she's meant to be Chinese or something.
Oh man, you got real lucky.
And I nearly killed you in return.
At least I get to fight this chicken. Dadgummit
It's the
chicken.
chicken.
She probably is Chinese, yeah, you're probably right.
Oh,
How dare this chicken? What a rude chicken.
I would really, really like to roll high. Can I please roll high? Thank
yes,
you!
you can.
I need to stop. I'm not trying to hurt you, I just legit need to stop. And of course I roll a 6. I didn't want to do that! I just wanted to stop! I'm sorry, Ori. And the best part
Well, it
is...
was my perfect game.
And the best part is I can do the funny thing now.
Ah, yes. I mean, you're right.
I'm going to wait, but I can.
This card I got.
Goodbye, Seagull.
Please eat that chicken in my stead.
Did you just ask her
I
to eat
would
the
gladly
chicken in
eat
your
the
stead?
chicken in your game.
Starbreaker, were you going to eat the chicken?
Of course you're gonna eat the chicken.
Of course she's gonna eat the yum yum.
I see now why it smacked her.
The crown looks so funny.
It really does. Hi, can I help you?
Apparently not.
That was a heck of a backfire.
Okay, that one was not my fault. When y'all pick fights with me, that's not my fault.
Well, I'm pretty much out of the game as it is now anyway, thanks for someone, so might as well let you win.
Also, Oreo, I'm really sorry, but I really want to do this, and I'm probably going to win, so...
Boo.
Bye-bye.
10.
I got an achievement for it, too. You took 10 damage. Which way do I want to go?
I just got up. Too, you broke the rule, but it was funny, so it's okay.
I literally would not have done that if I didn't think I was about to roll and hit the home. I didn't actually hit the home, but I was legit sure I was going to if I didn't use that card right then. I just really wanted to because it was really funny.
There, get the game over with.
Okay.
I think we know who took second.
The best part is that I got all of that. I got most of that because y'all just couldn't stop attacking me. I didn't even initiate it. You just kept coming after me on even turns. Hey, I got Sumika's black.
I got Star Blaster antlers.
I got something for Cave. I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, okay. I didn't actually need to bring a card. I just need to play another game as Yuki, and then I need to start healing. Somebody else had a map they needed?
Yeah, I need Practice Field or Lagoon Flight.
Do Practice Field. I need that one too.
Also, Lagoon Flight sucks.
Yeah.
I need a map next round.
Yep. I like Yuki, I'm just not really in a huge mood to play Yuki, but the other option was bad.
What was the other option?
Starbreaker, when the three of you needed damage.
Well, technically, I don't need damage. I need win normas.
Which still...
And I just need flat out
I
wins.
got my damage. I got my damage.
I'm sure you did, rolling a 10 on me. I am really excited for the Witch voice pack. I am really curious how the witches sound.
Yeah, me too.
I'm kind of curious about their game, too. Isn't that supposed to be coming out fairly soon as well, since they're introducing all the characters and voices?
Man, I have no idea. It's been a work in progress with no information given for like a year or two.
Or at least no information that we English speakers can hear.
Yeah, that's what
Where the heck is President?
Well, we can hear it, we just can't understand it. But yeah, it doesn't even have a release date yet.
I have to imagine, though, that the fact that they're releasing so many characters on this game shows it's at least getting closer to completion. Especially with the voice actors as well.
I have no idea what this character does, so I'm just picking cards.
Who is it? Or do you want it to be a surprise?
I want it to be...
Okay. I can try to give you advice once I see him if they're one that I know.
Interesting hyper.
Ah, Sumika. I think that's Sumika.
I like her wings. Yeah, that's yeah.
Sumika is very much a recycle-based character. You might have noticed that from her hyper.
Yeah, I was looking at her hyper. I was like, very interesting.
Generally, her thing is to wait until people use good cards and then pull the cards for her own use.
Yeah.
She's not too much either way, considering she has an attack point, an evasion point, and -1 in defense, but she also has 5 HP. So generally, you're just trying to survive until you can pull some special cards with her hyper, at least as far as I'm aware. Okay, come on! Apparently I'm doing a house tour. Also, I cannot wait for you to get your hyper, Pie. I know what is coming with that costume. Have you actually seen that, Oreo? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
You're in for a treat.
I would probably remember.
Ah.
No, I don't want to fight. Unlike last round.
I love her eyes when she punches something.
Oh no, I hit evade.
Biggest expressions.
Well, you lived?
How could you do that to a cute girl like Sumika is what she said.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Goodbye.
You know, I'm okay with that.
Okay, that sounds kind of wrong.
What?
I'm gonna beat you as gently as I can.
Where's said that?
I think the angel.
That's the angel talking.
Also, yeah, you can see what the angel and devil actually look like because I was just wearing the Halloween dog costume.
It's either me or you, chicken. We'll find out.
Wing and a miss.
Well,
It's the chicken.
chicken beat me. Oh, I turned into a little blob.
You turned into a little slime thing.
She turned into a little slime.
I actually
Only
don't know.
chickens are now your mortal enemy.
At this
Apparently,
point, yes.
That's, I believe that's actually Sumika's appearance in 200% mixed juice.
could be. That's what she's native to, so I don't really know much about her because I don't really like that game.
Thanks for clearing the house.
Well, not that that's much of a...
I like how the sheave is kind of copying her and being small and flat.
Yeah,
Yes.
you had a playground. Boo.
He's a good boy.
Also, I feel bad that you didn't get to do the School Crashers event.
It's okay.
Hopefully they will put the stuff in the shop soon because I missed the 2 things I wanted from it as well.
Yeah, it has old events in the shop.
Oh,
Pokemon
wait.
shooting.
You haven't seen this game yet, have you?
I have not.
This is one of the new ones they added.
Bless you. Bless you again.
Bless you twice.
Sorry about that.
Basically, the goal in that game is to use your 5 darts to hit the 3 balloons that have that have what you want on them. If you don't get 3 of a kind in 5 throws, or you miss any balloons, you lose.
Well, it's more if you don't get 3 of a kind in 5 throws or if you run out of balloons, because you can miss balloons fine. Because if you hit like 1 balloon and then get 3 of a different balloon, that still counts. It just won't count if you run out of all the balloons. Also,
I like this song.
thing you guys might find amusing, I briefly forgot I was on Discord. So I kept muting my mic on OBS every time I had to sneeze or cough, thinking that would remove it from the game.
Well, at least it means it won't show up in the stream.
Yeah, it won't show up in the stream and the recorded video. But y'all still have to hear it, so I apologize.
That's fine.
Sweet! Cards!
Someone
I got presents.
just
I got-
stole my job.
I got
Jerk.
good presents! Kyosuke not only stole your job, he's better than you at it!
Now they must fight. Find Supreme Santa.
Ari's chickening out.
Running away, Santa.
I don't have the double dice this time. There's no way Aru's -1 attack is gonna do anything against Yusuke's +2 defense.
I mean, you still could have taken 1 HP off.
What good would that would have? What good would that have done?
I could have probably killed him at that point.
Yeah, and then you'd get all the stars I got from stealing my presents for you.
Exactly! I don't see the problem here.
The problem is Oreo's supposed to be winning with his hair birthday.
It's no fun if you automatically get it handed to you.
Yeah, I'll work for it.
Honestly though, I'm probably not really gonna attack Kyosuke much because I really, really want Pi to get her hyper.
I'm just sad I didn't draw it from that.
That would have been so amazing if you did. It's okay. I just can't get over how ridiculous the diving helmet looks.
Yeah.
I really like Sumika's music.
I also like her voice. It's very soft and cute.
I think I'm not gonna spend anything just yet. And of course I'm going to... Do I want a home space or do I want a home space? Let's hit the warp.
Base.
Go away, fly. Okay, so generally the strategy for this Oreo is to keep your mouse cursor close to your character, and then click roughly on the elevation you want the elevation that has the balloon you want. The further away from your character, the more like an arc it treats it. While if you click very close to your character, then it kind of doesn't. Basically, the way it works, as far as I can tell, is that your character is the start point, and it curves to hit the distance between the character and your mouse cursor. So if your mouse cursor is closer, it does a very sharp jolt upwards, which makes it way more easy to hit the balloon you want.
Thank you for that, because I'd completely forgotten how to play that.
That's what I remember. I could be wrong. I could be remembering it wrong, but that's what I remember working when we tried it. It's a really complicated new game. I kind of hope the other new one comes up so you can see it soon. Yeah, if I land on it and I actually get the thing, I'll let you know. Ow. Rude.
I may not be going far, but at least my dress is...
You may not be moving fast, but you're looking fabulous while you do.
Yes. Her voice is so soft, it's very...
I am somewhat healed. What do you want?
Portable puddings.
Yeah, that's another new one.
Isn't that most puddings?
Technically, yeah. Though the one QP has there doesn't look very portable, but that might just be me. That's
Or
a...
what's,
Sorry, go ahead.
of course, this is QP we're talking about, so you could probably hold a pudding 10 times that size.
True.
That probably is pudding or portable by her standards.
Yeah, that's very true. What's important about that is to look at the actual wording of it, Oreo.
Since it's reset and not heal, that means... shoot, what's her name?
Kyrioko.
Thank you. Her,
Kiriko?
the
Yeah,
nurse
Kiriko.
character, Mariko, yes, thank you. The nurse character normally can't heal, can actually use that to reset her HP.
Yep.
Ah.
But since it's a battle card, her HP, max HP still drops by 1 if she uses it.
It's still a really good thing to do if you're like at 2 HP, because that's the worst spot for Kiriko to be. Because 2 HP is 1 HP too high for her to self-KO with her hyper and save herself, but it's too low health to reliably get down to 1. You're in pretty much OKO range at that point. So even if it takes one of her max HP, it's still an incredibly useful card for Kyrioko. I said it again, didn't I?
I'm just trying to figure out how you get to Kiriko.
Because I already forgot how to say her name, even though I played her. Kiriko, I think.
Yep.
Kiriko. It also proves that
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Kiriko's wording for her ability is actually very literal. Heal effects do not work, but anything that messes with her HP does work. It just specifically cannot be a heal. Which opens the way for a lot of interesting cards for her.
Don't hit me hard, thank you.
It does mean that Portal Pudding is basically a must-have in her deck, though.
Yeah.
You know, let's have some fun.
Dang it.
Yeah, you get a special animation if Yuki is the one to use your card.
Get that chicken. Oh no. Okay.
An ineffectual battle.
Pardon me.
Those are the best kind.
Poor Sumika. So actually, I probably should show her hyper. I forgot to show it long enough, but yeah.
I would like to use her.
The hyper just takes the last 2 cards here in the discard pile that aren't specifically the hyper and adds them to her hand. What's more is they're treated as level 1 and they have no cost. So
So if you were to use it now, you get a copy of Holy Knight and Devil Hand.
and
Yeah, that's why I want to use it.
they would not cost you anything to actually use. Basically, her hyper is really good if there's stuff like Excel hyper in the discard pile in the first 2. Because imagine a level 1 Excel hyper with no cost. That's just kind of broken. Speaking of Kiriko, I will probably be playing her next because there's something I want to show you that they added, Oreo, that I think is really, really neat. So you got the Feast and my Devil Hand. Though as Mav actually proved to us, that card still shifts even in other people's hands.
Yep.
It's not reliant on being in my hand for it to shift back and forth, which I didn't know.
Hey, that's because the text is on the card itself.
Yeah. The text is on the card itself, and unlike a similar card, which is Sweet Eater Tomomo's, it doesn't specifically state that it doesn't work for people who are not her. It was just one of those things that I never actually thought about, so it surprised me.
Hello.
That was an appropriate card to hit.
He's just disappointed though now because it's like you're not cute, Peter.
It's a girl. Ew.
Who are you? You're not cute, Peter.
Ah!
Why are you here instead of Cupid?
I'm still just laughing so hard at Shooting Dangerous, where he just was yelling at QP for cross-dressing. Yosuke, what are you- Kyosuke, why? Why am I with names right now? Kyosuke, why are you so mad at cross-dressing?
Well, I have to go challenge the guy who's in front of me. And you're winning.
I mean, not that I'm familiar with. Not that I'm all that familiar with pronouncing Japanese, but isn't his name pronounced Kiyusuke?
No, it's Kyosuke.
Yeah, it's Kyosuke.
And
It's-
Japanese is weird because Y-O-S apparently sounds the same as Y-O-U-S.
Actually, yeah, that's pretty much it.
The thing-
It's just sort of like a slightly more drawn out sound, but it's
I just
kind of
had a glitch.
imperceptible.
yeah.
Oh, dear.
The best way I can think to put it is that you have to remember that a lot of the U's in Japanese names are used to denote a drawn-out sound, not necessarily another sound.
So basically, it's the difference between Yosuke and Yosuke.
Yeah. Sorta.
Okay, so I think her hyper, the card that you get will copy the last 2.
Yes, it does.
Even if it switches. But I mean, if it switches, even after I had it.
Yeah.
Because I had a Cell Hyper, and then it turned into rainbow-colored circles.
Wait, that I did not know. That's new.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I was like, wait, I thought I went into this with a Cell Hyper.
Okay, so it's always at it. So it's okay. So it's a constantly changing copy of the two most recent cards in the discard.
Oh wait,
pile.
no, it's not.
It's
No?
because I gift exchange.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the gift exchange.
Okay, so someone has the Cell Hyper.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say is that, it's why you'll see a lot of characters' names spelled with and without the U's. Like Jonachi from Yu-Gi-Oh! You can spell that without the U's, but some spell it with the U's and some without. And it's why you'll see all of the protagonists of Yu-Gi-Oh! Have only one U in some cases, but in other cases they'll have a double sound. It's just it's kind of odd how they use the U's, but in general they're just more to denote a drawn out sound from my experience. Yeah. Though Pi can correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Basically, the OU that we use is not actually the right symbol to use. It's like an O with a line on the top. We just use the OU to, like, make it look more normal for us.
It looks
If that makes sense.
It looks more normal, but it's also easier to type because
Yeah,
the
that's
O
what I
with the
mean.
circle over it requires a lot of weird keypad stuff.
Because a lot of people who are used to English as a first language look at letters with like umlauts and such on the top, and they have no idea how to mentally pronounce them.
Yeah.
So we tend to write them out differently.
Yeah, like you remember Yugo, right? Who Pi uses fairly often.
Oh god,
Who,
that.
me?
No, Aaron.
yeah, of course.
His name is spelled that way. It's Y-U-G-O, but the U has a little line over it, so you would write it in straight text as Y-U-U-G-O. Same as you would write Yugi as Y-U-U-G-I.
Then it's gotta be very confusing to be in the Waruda.
Because of Yuki and Yuki, yeah. Basically, the only difference between the Yuki I'm playing and the Yuki you play is how long you draw out the U sound. Which is why I've been trying to draw out
And the
Yuki's
fact-
name a bit.
And the fact that the Yuki I play as is more prone to shooting.
I was speaking specifically with just the name, but yes, that is also a point. But yeah, it's actually the source of that Yugo character, one of the Yugo character's little ticks. If you spell something Y-U-G-O without the stress on the U, it actually becomes a word that means fusion. While Y-U-U-G-O with the stress on the U is how you say his name. And he gets mad when people get it wrong.
Especially since there was part in the show where the enemies are known as Fusion, so everybody assumes he's a bad guy because of his name, because they're all idiots.
And I think he just keeps getting madder and madder, and nobody picks up on the fact he's making a stress on the U. Even though you live in Japan, and that's a thing you people do. Also, yeah, Oreo, I saw that. That makes me think Sumiko is, a kleptomaniac for some reason.
Right?
Sumiko will rob all your houses.
Sumiko will take all of your stars.
Also, I just noticed we have a problem.
Which is?
The problem is Kyosuke.
No, I don't see a problem.
I'm sure you don't.
I mean, I've already attacked him once. You guys are late.
I didn't realize he was that far. I kept wanting him to draw the hyper because I want to see it. I didn't realize he was that far ahead.
I'm taking all the hypers, apparently.
Me too, because I got my, I think, third now.
Well, if I don't draw it this time, I'll try and get it next round.
This was a really foolish idea. This was a terribly foolish idea. What was I thinking?
I didn't know. I was just watching it happen.
What was I thinking? Trying to go after that on an even turn.
Oh, the game has put an obstacle.
My confidence in myself was vastly misplaced. stop running? Oh no, it just somehow got even hotter when the sun went down. Somehow.
Ah, Texas.
Confident. A full substitute for intelligence.
I love you too, Mav.
I'm trying to chase him down. I'm not much of a fighter, but I'm trying.
Hi!
Hi.
That was the right choice. Because now you're gonna be in front of me. That's a problem, however. Well, somebody has my hyper.
This worked out well
I
for
kept one of
me.
mine. Someone else found. I kept one and lost one.
Do you have your hyper or somebody else's?
Both. I didn't mean for
Ow!
that to hit you. I was hoping it would hit him. Oh,
Or me.
Thanks a bunch.
yeah. I'm sorry, I was trying to hit one of the better, like, the people ahead of us.
Well, actually, I can fix that, so that's not too huge a deal. Thankfully, the present exchange there gave me that, so...
Yay!
Now I just need to catch up to Kyosuke. That's a problem. That is a big problem right there. Oh dear. So Kyosuke now has 2 full heal cards in his hand. And he has high defense. This could be an issue.
And that wasn't the only good thing I got from that gift exchange either.
Oh no, what did you get?
You'll see.
That does not fill me with confidence.
I sort of tried to stay behind. Okay, now I'm the furthest behind him.
Alright, you know what?
Y'all gonna have to get pie. Y'all gonna have to get. I'm Becky.
Let's do that. See what I can do. Oh dear.
That's where that went.
I've gotta kill him. And I'm not going to be doing that. This is gonna hurt. That hurt a lot.
Bye bye.
I made an attempt. I tried.
An attempt was made. Start.
An attempt was made. For that, you deserve a reward.
That's actually a really good reward. I put that there for Kyosuke.
Blame the dice. They hate me. You know that.
Oh, that's not good. That was going to be my ace if Pi ran around again.
So, you ready?
Let's see it. Is it what I think it is? Yes! Mermaid! Mermaid!
Why does he need a bra?
Why doesn't he need a bra? Oh, you're gonna get slammed by the boss twice.
This may have been a poor choice for Kyoto. Yep.
Yep.
At least we saw it.
I knew it was gonna end that way, but I just had to.
I love that costume so much, though. If it wasn't for the fact that it was the diving helmet, I would probably always use it on Kyosuke. So now it's a rush to see who can hit the boss first. Because the boss only has 1 HP.
Now, if I'm gonna combine both those dice rolls together,
It's probably gonna be Oreo.
I think I'll take the drop.
Why?
Wow, you got
'Cause I don't
plus
wanna
1
fight the
attack
boss.
and the boss only has 1 HP.
Yeah, the boss
Oh,
only
I
has
forgot.
1 HP.
I forgot.
Well, thanks for giving it to me.
You're welcome. I was typing to a friend. Forgot.
All mine.
So now everybody needs to target Nyx.
No, I am enemy number 1.
Damn it!
That card is hilarious. It really is.
Did we all put it in there?
I didn't know.
Show up. I put it in there.
It's because the card doesn't get discarded. It's given to whoever steps on the trap. So I think it's the same card that was laid down the first time.
Why is there a trap at my house?
You know, that's a wonderful question. I don't think we'll ever have the answer to.
Who put that there?
That backfired badly.
Ew!
I just wanted to stop, but that backfired spectacularly.
Now we're back to everyone get Kyosuke.
I guess it's only fair because Pie's backfire in the last one basically won me the game, so...
I guess I want to stop here. Oh dear.
I think I dropped that there, just to get it out of my inventory. Inventory
thanks.
hand. Look at who you're fighting against! None of us are huge combat characters! The closest is Kyosuke, and he has to get cast off.
We're all cinnamon beans here. Cinnamon beans would be kind of gross if it were real. Actually, I think it is real. It sounds gross.
Yeah, it probably would be pretty gross. Cinnamon's good in a lot of stuff, but it's a very particular spice.
Star Githoji. That was cute.
Oh boy, so the question is what I do now. I'm gonna go for it. I was hoping all out mode would help me, but it didn't. At least I tried! At least I tried!
Hey, I'm second again.
You've been second the whole time.
I haven't noticed.
Yeah, remember when ranking, it takes Norma before into account first? I think then stars and then wins.
My star. That was bad. Well,
Woo!
I still hold fast to at least I tried.
I wasn't in a position to try.
Yeah, I know.
you tried star sticker.
Yeah, I mean,
At
like,
least you got to see Kyosuke in a bikini.
that is very true. Yeah, I was just saying that I was in a position to try, and so I tried, and I can be proud of myself for that. Yes.
Alright, well, I gotta get to work now.
Alright,
You guys can go and start another game without me.
you'll just jump in later?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay, I need Tomomo's Abyss or Planet Earth. Which one of those is less horrible?
They're both actually pretty good.
Oh, they're both good? Yay.
Yeah. Also, just so you know, whenever you do this yourself, if you click on the... If you go to, like, randomize and then click on the gear, you can add or remove boards and even characters. And if they're not in your randomization list, they won't show up in your daily task lists. You know what? Sure. I just randomized and I got something interesting. And I was gonna play Kiriko. I'll keep that in mind for later. First, Kiriko. Also, we have an issue with Kiriko in that she sounds way too young.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she sounds like she's 12, maybe?
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a problem. It's not hugely horrible, at least, but it's not anything we all really enjoy all that much. Look at me! I am pretty.
Oh, you are.
Very pretty. And also I'm laughing at the fact that all three of us went with green hair.
We did.
Yeah, Kiriko got, this, which I think is flat out a kimono, and then a more yukata sort of look.
Only the CPU was out of sync.
Shun the CPU!
Of course. How rude of them to not conform.
I just feel like it's really weird that they still do not let you control the CPU.
You are not one of us.
Yeah, listen to her voice.
You notice we also both picked the little Japanese shrine clothes.
Yes, yes I do. Also, did you see the 8-bit Nanako in the April Fool's news post?
No, I didn't see that.
It's at the very bottom in the spoiler. Mouse over it, you'll see the 8-bit Nanako.
Cute. I'll look that up after.
Man, Pete, why you gotta bring useless cards like this? Rude!
I believe that belongs to the CPU.
Nasty.
We kind of look like three anime characters who would all be siblings or something.
I'd watch that anime.
I would too.
Like Nanako's the youngest sibling. And Kiriko's like the oldest.
Is no name like the perverted middle sibling that looks way older than he should be?
Yeah.
Precisely.
Also, it's a really good thing I decided to go for Kiriko like I thought, because it randomized me in no name. Everybody has had that card now.
Pass it around, pass it around.
That card is a Zubat. Nobody wants it. I don't want it either.
You could have just discarded it at the end of the turn.
I realized that now. I forgot.
I kind of want to use it just to keep this game of pass around going.
It's like the worst game of pass the parcel ever. Ooh, nice.
Pass the bomb, except you lose stars.
It's a game of hot potato.
Hot potato! Now Pete will lose stars until he gets up. Which might actually be soon. I don't think his recovery time is that low. Because he has such little HP. Yeah, 3 or higher. He didn't discard it!
He also wants to continue playing hot potato.
Apparently he does. Oh god, something about Kiriko's lines, I just remembered. One time we were playing, I KO'd somebody, and her meat line was, "Oh no, somebody's fainted over here!" like, yes, Kiriko, you knocked them cold!
However, did this happen?
Totally wasn't my fault, just ignore the scalpels in the back of the head.
Ignore all the like 20 scalpel wounds all over the body.
Now I'm just imagining like something like one of those comedic murders in comedy sketch shows. Oh, he
I'm done with hot potato.
managed to fatally cut his head off while shaving.
Clearly this was a suicide. I don't remember exactly what it was, but there was one show I was watching that had something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the response was, so you're saying this man put himself into a bag, tied the bag, drove himself out into the woods, and then beat himself senseless to death? And the lawyer was like, yes!
Oh, Pete, you are a glutton for punishment.
He really should stop messing with you. Have we actually ever had Pete before? I don't think we have.
Not on recording.
Okay. So Pete's hyper is pretty straightforward. Whenever he uses it, he just gains attack and defense and drops evasion equal to the number of cards in his hand. So if he has 3 cards in his hand, he has 3 cards in his hand, then after he uses that, it would be +2, +2, -2. It's pretty straightforward. But then Pete is a pretty straightforward character. I think I've already shown off what Kiriko can do, but Final Surgery just KOs all units on the board with 1 HP. And I get stars equal to 25 the number of units KO'd. Oh, that got a buff! When did that get buffed?
So, I read a comic called Stalker, with the little X in the middle. And it's about 2 yanderes who fell in love. Or yandere, I can't remember how it's... But,
I think it's yandere.
And, like, her dad is also, like, the girl's dad is yandere, and her 2 little sisters are both also yandere.
I'm just shocked they actually made a dude a yandere for once.
And, well, I mean, the girl's also dating the boy yandere. So...
It's just one of those things that Japan refuses to not apply to anybody but girls. Like the whole magical girl subgenre thing.
Oh, there's magical boy. There's at least one magical boy anime now, you know, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying is that like comparatively,
Yeah.
Japan just seems allergic to actually doing that sort of thing, and it's really stupid.
Agreed. But it just makes me think this would be the type of family our little
I can see
hair
it.
family would be. Our little green hairs family would be the murder family.
I mean, Kiriko.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a new card. I love Hanako, but I wish I could slap the developers. Her nag lines happen way too often.
Yeah.
At least they toned them down.
This is after being toned down.
Yep.
I don't understand why they think constant repetitive nag lines are fun.
They are fun.
Yeah, if I did it, I would have had the nag lines happen once every like 4 or 5 minutes at most. That or the idea I had, which was, and I know this is a novel concept, let us turn them on or off independent of the character's other voice lines. Like, just put an option in the options menu. Nag lines, off, and then you never hear them.
Yeah.
Or give the option in
I would
private
like that
lobbies.
because Zanako is the one that looks the most like me.
So you use her the same reason why I use Sugure. It's very close to an anime version of your appearance.
Yeah.
At least it's not Popo's nag lines, though.
Yeah, I will not. For the mercy of people watching, I will not play Popo.
You can play Popo if you want. I actually don't care because I turned Popo's voice off completely. Because it's so god fucking awful. Like, literally all she does is scream at the top of her lungs in a 4-year-old voice. Imagine being stuck with a 4-year-old that wouldn't stop screaming. And you have how it feels.
That quite easily.
Yeah, so like I
volunteer at a school.
Yeah.
Before the crisis, I volunteered at a school anyway.
Yeah, precisely. So I just have Popo's voice off completely because it's so annoying, but also because there's literally nothing there. It's literally just screaming. That's all she ever does. Why would you ever want to listen to that?
That is not ASMR.
Yeah, like, I literally don't understand people who are like, how can you not like Popo's voice? Popo's voice is awesome. It's like, no! It's a 4-year-old screaming in your ear for an hour. How do you like it?
She has a lot of cute sound clips, which is why I don't have it turned off.
Yeah, but they're all buried within tons of screeching and screaming to burst your eardrums.
I can do my own sound effects. See, that was cute.
That was adorable. Like, I'm not against characters that don't talk. I adore Kirby from the anime, and literally all he does is go, playa, 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 playa. And I find that adorable, and I would listen to that every day.
He doesn't shriek though.
No, he doesn't. Even when he yells, it's not like an ear-splitting shriek, it's just a yell. And it's in appropriate times, like when he's being punched in the face. That's a very appropriate time to scream, I think. But yeah, you can play Popo freely because any recordings that I make will have the voice just turned off.
Have you watched, on Polygon, The Unraveled on Kirby?
I don't think
Kirby
I've heard of
Unraveled.
that. Oh crap,
That was so funny.
This is a difficult choice. I've got all good cards.
I'm in the same boat. I didn't want to get rid of any of my cards.
Same.
Okay. You wanna know what hurts me?
May not even useful right now, but...
You wanna know what hurts me the most? I've already discarded a hyper.
No!
Because the hand I had, the hyper was the least useful thing. Oh, it hurts me to discard this, but this is not immediately useful, while the others can be useful at any point right now.
Oh boy, a robot with 1/8, darn it.
Oh boy, rolls at 1.
Drat. That didn't work.
Also, I do know that the dice I'm using, I'm pretty sure are in the event orange bag, the one that's like 30 oranges, if you want to get the Sakura die for yourself.
Ooh.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not.
I think I might try that with my oranges after this.
It's literally a Sakura blossom.
It is. It's beautiful.
There's also one with No Name's head on it, which I found kind of funny. So one thing I really liked about the School Crashers event was apparently the fact that No Name was like the headmaster or something, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
He was
But
either...
that's fitting! Headmaster!
That's a little like our joke teacher school, although he was just a teacher in that. When we were doing the Professor Chicken.
Yeah, we still do it sometimes, sometimes you just want to chill and play.
Yeah.
It's more fun to like write and roleplay when you're not on recording anyway.
Yeah.
When you're recording, it's just...
That would be kind of strange in character.
I think it would be interesting to do a whole board in character, but it would be extremely hard.
I knew exactly which ones I didn't want and which ones I did. It's not my policy to fight against ladies, but that's what Pete said on mine.
Bye-bye.
That was sweet of him, but
What did he say? I missed it.
It's not my policy to fight against ladies, but...
somewhere Tomato is laughing his ass off.
Oh god, I have to do it again. I just want you to know, I discarded a second hyper. This is like hurting me to my very soul right now. Can't check my cards because it's on a mixed turn.
Go ahead and mix our cards this instant.
Hey, they did it!
Hey, I have powers.
I do wish I kind of showed you what card you discarded during the mixed turn, because I'm always really curious about that. I'm surprised Pete didn't come after me.
Maybe he's learned his lesson.
For once I wish we had an air raid. I still find it so surprising that every one of these normal musics are public domain. Got something good?
Heck. I guess it's not as good as the other.
I think Pete did learn his lesson. He's staying clear of me.
I'm going this way, says Pete. That's no lady.
That's no lady, that's a murder machine! Hi, Pete!
It's just creeping up behind you.
Also, for once I got a card that was completely worthless, and I felt no remorse discarding it. Here, Petey boy!
I should fight someone. I don't know why I didn't. I just wanted to Norma first.
Also, apparently the game does not want me to catch up to Pete. The boss is probably gonna kill him, though. Goodbye!
Goodbye, Pete. He had a dramatic death line for me. I didn't see what he said. He just sounded very dramatic.
Pete's a drama queen. Oh, I got a Trixie Trixie Trap. I think Kiriko's is one of my favorite songs.
It's one of the best, that's for sure.
Oh, definitely. There's just something so awesome about it. I'm gonna catch
It
up
sounds
to
like
Pete.
Final Boss music.
The Nanako Lost Stars too.
Hey, how dare you? Okay, how dare this?
I must say, I think you got bigger problems than me right now. You are definitely gonna survive this, though. Like, I don't think there was literally anything. I don't think there was literally any role he could have done that you could not have survived with that defense you got.
I lived.
Pete's almost dead. Well, there went all of Pie's cards.
Ah, dang it. I heard hoist by my own petard.
Did you put that down?
Yep.
Also, no name music. Only Kiriko music. Also, I'm going to be so salty if I don't get to use a single one of these cards.
Yeah, you wanna know what's just been snatched into that card?
Was it Overseer?
3 Overseers.
Oh my lord! Well,
I was holding them in case I got attacked.
I know why no one else is getting hypers, because I've drawn 4. No, I'm sorry, I've drawn 5 so far, I think. Which, with your 3, I think it accounts for almost all the hyper cards. Start with.
I drew one.
Oh, that's true, you did have that one. That was absolutely worth it. I might have lost some max HP, but I got the rest of my HP back, which is really all I wanted. Fight!
Oh,
fight!
hi.
Fight! Fight!
Ow!
That was a very
I wanted to
disappointing
live.
fight.
I wanted to live, darn it.
Yeah, Final Surgery got a massive buff. I just went to check it again. Because normally you would have to kill one person, I think when you have to kill one person you would only get basically refunded, but now it's a lot better. Speaking of a lot better. I am going to get at least some use out of the stuff I've drawn, dang it. Interesting. I just drew a card I haven't seen before.
Oh?
I think it's yours. I don't think Pete would have brought it with him.
No, don't stop there. Why would you stop there?
You're trying to get me in front of you, aren't you?
Maybe?
I
Coward!
think so.
Coward! Fine, I'll come after you then, No Name, if you don't want to deal with Nanako.
You know what? I think Nanako's preferable.
I'm waiting then.
Fine then.
That's quite an attack there, No Name. Nanako, what?
I feel
Also, I
really bad
won.
about this. What's wrong with me?
Y'all didn't even notice I had all the stars. Y'all were picking fights with each other. You didn't even look at me.
Well, I couldn't get to you. There was nothing I could do.
Also,
Sam.
the cards I drew, I started with Excel Hyper. I drew 3 Hypers, and then I drew, I think, 2 more Hypers. I was drowning in Hypers that whole game.
I want to go shopping real quick. Hold on.
Actually, let's all go shopping real quick. How about that?
Okay.
Eee. Shopping trip, shopping trip.
Alright, you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Who should I play this time? Not that, because I don't want to make Pie's challenges even more miserable.
Oh, what's Pie's challenge?
I
Wins.
still need to get wins.
I was thinking of playing Natsumi because, she heals, but I actually already finished the heal challenge. So just like, wait, no, let's not do that. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna show off her to Oreo.
Ooh.
You know who I mean, right?
Not a clue, but...
The new one, the one we just got that Oreo missed.
Ooh, yeah. Good idea.
I still don't have much customization for her, but... Yeah, I got a new thinking bubble. I'll use the new thinking bubble. Let's see here. Yeah, that should be good. Do you want me to show off the no-name dice as well?
Yes.
Sure, that'd be fun.
Okie dokie. Where'd he go?
I don't know. I can't win against humans, but can win against the computer. I
guess it depends on how you think luck is handled. Because if you think luck is a chaotic element that is only fully affected by humans, then you have two separate sections of luck you have to play against, where if you were playing against the CPU, it's only your own luck.
Ah.
I sort of ascribe to that theory because there's no solid proof, but I've seen enough people in my life that when combined with my own experiences, I can absolutely say that certain people just have different aspects of luck. Like, there was that one guy who always got lucky on nearly everything. Like, consistently. You could probably take him to Vegas and bet on it.
Yeah, Michelle's got a lot of really good luck. One time I gave her my raffle ticket and actually won something.
Cool. How much
I was like,
it?
hold this. It wasn't money, it was, Pokemon figures.
I am jealous. I'd kill for a Pokemon figure. Oh yeah, speaking of figures...
I ended up selling them for money because they weren't ones I really liked. And I was just like, you know what?
That's fair. What ones were they?
It was like Pokemon, it was like $60.
You remember what Pokemon it was of?
It was like a pack of 2, and I don't remember which ones were in there, but I remember I had one of them. And one of them was a new Pokemon I didn't care about. And it came with little Pokeballs and stuff.
Do you remember anything about how the new one looked?
No. It's been a long time. But I did keep the cosplay gloves. Whoa!
Mm.
Who is that?
This is Mio. Look at her hyper if you want to see something interesting.
Where are you? There you are. Oh, dang.
Yeah. Also, Mio's design is what I was talking to Pi about. It's one of those designs where I think is really good about being stylized in a way that it does feel like she's dressing that way because she wants to, rather than it being clearly objectification, because her clothing very clearly supports her easily.
Yeah.
I think
is she like a incubus or something? Or no?
Succubus?
Well, it doesn't matter on gender, it just matters on whether they're...
I don't think they are, but...
We don't know. She is apparently Tomomo's mother, so she's some kind of magical illusionist at the very least. But yeah,
Okay,
like...
she's magical somehow.
Yeah. But yeah, like, my thing was that I think the little V on her skirt should have been raised up a little bit, but in general, her outfit just feels like it's something she chose to wear rather than something she's objectified into.
Yeah.
It's really good design, and proves you can be both non-objectifying and sexy at the same time.
Yeah.
I like to think of them as being fairies or something.
I can see that.
Aww.
So idols went down. Oh yeah, this is another new character that Oreo's playing, the Cuties. They're basically Sham and Sora based off... It's like Japanese J-pop idols or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Something like that?
They're idols.
Although I think I was
love idols.
somewhat redundant saying Japanese J-pop.
Japanese pop.
Yes! But yeah, their thing is that their hyper makes them move slower, but anybody who's within a certain range of them when they end their turn gets their stars stolen. That's not the most interesting thing about it.
Also, I love their music. And I love using their hyper.
Yeah, let's wait and see if you can actually get their hyper, because if you can, I'd like it to be a surprise.
Okay.
But if you're having trouble, then I'll just say it. Also, I love this new thought bubble. Do you see the little flower when I'm happy?
I did.
I didn't.
It's a gear when I'm rolling, and it's a flower when I'm happy. I like the way they're doing the thought bubble differences. Rather than just recoloring the same, emoticons. Like, see, it's a little gear.
Here.
Yeah, watch carefully. When, do I have normal? Yeah. When I do this. Flower!
Cute.
Also, Mio, as you can see, is a bit, greedy. I love her music, though.
Ooh. Also, I like how Sham looks like she's holding her crown.
She does! I didn't notice that.
I want to play a game.
I think the one issues I have with the cuties is the fact that the roll animation is so weird looking. Like, why is Sora suddenly levitating? That worked out well for you.
Aha!
Well, sort of. It was more like a neutral.
I don't mind.
Yeah. Better neutral than bad.
Yeah, better neutral than bad.
Yeah, the cuties are actually Starbreakers.
A depression nap is better than no nap.
Yeah. The cuties are Starbreakers. What would you call it? Hair? Starbreaker can only choose wind normas. The cuties can only choose star normas. So Battle for the Cuties literally does nothing for them. Mia's scared of Starbreaker, did you see that?
Oh,
I missed it.
She's like, wait a second! Also, bye.
Doodaloo. Yeah, I put a lot of runaway cards in there.
Okay, let's see if I can do this. I think it was here? Nope, that was not it.
I tried one. I should have told.
Okay, that was kind of hilarious, so I'm kind of okay with that.
Everyone was hit but me.
You were safe in the corner.
Birthday privilege. I think maybe Sora jumps when they roll. That's why she's way up in the air.
Maybe, but it still looks very awkward and out of place.
I love them.
Oh, I
They're
love
so cute. I cried when you guys gave me.
Yeah, we heard you. It was so cute. Well, we didn't really hear you. We were on text, but still. But yeah, I love the cuties animations as a whole, but it's just that one roll animation that bothers me. Everything else is absolutely fantastic. That one just kind of nags at me a bit. Also, I really hope I can get Mio's Hyper because it looks amazing.
As long as you don't take it out on me.
I find it kind of hilarious because they still have not made Tomomo's Hyper worth using, but her mom's is really good. Because, like, the expensive cost of it is perfectly fine because you can get that back if you hit somebody with enough stars, so it's still something that you can use and still get a reward from. While Tomomo's is just a ton of spent stars for not really that good a gain. Also, I think my voice cracked there for a second, so I apologize.
Oh, it's fine.
So I keep thinking Starbreaker is supposed to be M. Bison in that getup.
I love it.
Tell me I'm wrong!
I can't.
Surprise!
Now listen carefully. Whenever it starts. Could be any second now.
Not gonna play it.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sora and Sham's actual voice actors are singing in the background there.
I love it so much.
And that's unique to the cuties. If anyone else uses that, they'll still get the effect, but the idle singing will not kick in. That is actually the one song in the entire game that is not royalty free. That literally is like the voice actors got paid to make that. Or some kind of idol group, something.
Someone's gonna make the song download.
It is, isn't it?
It is.
That's what they said when I was going to get the pack for all of the music, they had included the cuties music. And a developer said like, hey, this music's actually copyright, could you remove that and just let people download it straight and buy it? And the guy was like, yeah, sure, and so we took the cuties music out. I know there's a way to download it. I think it's actually in the DLC for this game. Which might be why you haven't been able to find it?
It's in the DLC?
For this game, I believe.
Yeah, there's a special song pack.
Yeah, I think that just straight up downloads the song to your computer. And I think you can download it at any point after you buy that. Like, even if you...
I want it. Do I has it? I will find out.
I don't think you have it because Maverick didn't buy that for you, he just bought you the cuties.
Okay.
Because it's a separate purchase.
I will buy that at some point.
Yeah, it's not even included in the bundle.
Which makes sense because it's an outside reward that has nothing to do with the actual game.
I'll buy that at some point.
I like that they do that though.
Yeah, especially when attaching it to the game makes it so easy to track where it is and get it back if you lose it.
I wonder if someone has it on SoundCloud so I can at least listen to it. Because I can't hear the whole...
Alright, I was gonna make it a surprise, but I can't bring Firefox up while I'm doing this. I'm gonna buy it for you, don't worry about it.
Aw, thank you.
You're welcome.
I have to do that.
It's only like
birthday.
it's only like $2, I think. I know it's not very expensive, and I actually got some of my work money.
Aw, thank you.
So, generally the whole recording's my present to you, but I can throw in a song. I can afford that.
I might cry again.
Aww.
All my emotions come out as tears.
I just won't be able to get to you until we're done with the recording for obvious reasons.
That's okay, I can't listen to it then either. Just like...
It's even 20% off right now.
Oh, sweet.
So good timing for it.
Guess I gotta fight.
Yeah, we have to actually like really give a shout out to Mav, even though he's not here. Maverick is the reason Oreo and I have all of the characters in the game, with Pi being part of that as well. Like, Pi bought a lot of characters for me, but Maverick bought a lot of characters for Oreo.
Thank you, Maverick.
Thank you, Pi, too. You guys are awesome.
I love all you guys.
I love you too, Oreo.
Aww.
You're making me hug my stuffed sheep.
Because you can't hug the computer screen?
Yeah. I can't hug you guys, I hug my sheep instead.
I accept this.
I named him Donut.
Aww.
Aww.
Yeah, we're all like one big family. Pi and I are the married moms. Mav is the, sometimes responsible, sometimes not dude. And Oreo is the cinnamon bun everybody loves no matter what.
Aww. I'm gonna hide my face in it.
Cute.
Sora was like, Sham, are you okay? Or not? Yeah, that is Sora. Yeah.
Sora's the one with the more deadpan voice.
That's what I was like, Sora says, Sham, are you okay? That was cute.
Ew, how do you pronounce a heart? How do you do that? I don't remember where I first saw that joke, but it's one of my favorite forever.
Yeah. When you mentioned it, it came right back into my head, but I don't know what it's from either.
I think it was from a screenshot Let's Play somebody did. They were kind of making up their own story because the game didn't have one. And in their makeup, one of the characters like heart emoted, and the protagonist was like, "How did you pronounce the heart?"
No, Mio, I think you weren't quite right there.
What'd she say?
This is the beginning of the most enjoyable battle ever fought.
I defeated the eagle that is Seagull.
Hooray! You have been spared from the seagull's reign of terror.
Yeah, but you didn't kill the seagull.
I did kill a seagull.
They killed the
Oh,
seagull.
you did. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was saying Oreo killed the seagull and freed us.
Yay!
And then you killed his apprentice and freed us again.
The tyranny that is Seagull will not stay.
Somewhere Mimyu is sulking because he keeps destroying his seagull minions.
Also, I just realized looking at it, this board is terrible for Mio's Hyper.
Yep.
This is like the worst board I could have picked her on.
Does that mean you have her hyper and you're trying to get some people on the same road?
Not necessarily, I was just looking at the board and looking at her Hyper and realized, oh crap.
It's pretty good for mine though.
Yeah, this is pretty good for your
Cutie
Hyper.
type.
Yeah, if you check the wording on Mio's Hyper, it's specifically an unbroken column or row. So the holes break it.
Speaking of my cutie type,
Oh no.
everybody's pretty close to me.
And you're level 3, so the last 3 turns! Oh yeah, that's the other thing, is that the cuties cannot activate panels when they're in idle mode? I think it's what it's called. Live mode, sorry. They also can't be attacked.
I'm like, Pie's coming, I'm gonna use the card.
It did save you from Starbreaker.
Yeah, how rude of you.
I didn't want to fight. No fight.
Yeah, either way, you're in the cuties range.
Yeah.
At least you get to come to their concert.
Me, on the other hand, I get out. Whether this is better or not is up for question.
Nice shot, Mio.
Ow. I lived! Hi guys. Arthur, that is the worst thing to use right now. Hi!
Hi.
This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Fighting near my concert.
Ow.
Hi. How rude of you to not be hurt, Mobile.
Well, at least,
They're rude like that.
at least you can't steal from me while I'm dead. One small upside. I think if you attack, you will cancel live mode.
Yeah, I don't want to anyway. I don't care how weak she is. I don't want to take on Starbreakers, the cutie.
Yeah, that's probably not the smartest plan. Now you take my stars.
Achievement unlocked, full house. I got stars from everybody.
Yep. I wonder what that achievement I got earlier was.
I saw it when I looked at the page because I went looking for the song. Hold on.
It was like in the name of something.
in a burst of light.
That's it.
Only 2% of players have this achievement.
What was it for?
It just says those feeble constructs.
I'll look it up on the wiki later. The wiki has actual descriptions. But if I had to guess,
Yeah.
it's probably something like clearing 4 or 5 bombs with one of those cards. Because usually the amount they require is actually not that much.
The description for Full House is gather a generous contribution toward a shiny future.
Yes! The cuties are cute.
You won't hurt me too much, will you, Arthur?
You shouldn't be able to. Still kind of rude to punch an idol in the face, though.
Yeah, really. I'm just trying to get back to my house.
You know, with there being 2 of them, I'm just picturing Arthur standing there with both fists extended.
Arthur just uppercuts them both right in the jaw.
Yep.
We're just trying to get back to our house.
We've been on tour for 3 months, please! Let us go home!
Yeah, I think I want to stay here instead of getting on the boss panel. Thank you.
You do realize that if I do have my hyper, you're in trouble, right?
It's still better than getting on the boss panel.
True.
Because at least you get my stars instead of the boss.
Damn it, man, fall down.
Also, I will say you're not gonna get hypered.
Oh, that's good.
You know why?
You're gonna attack me instead?
Well, yes. But even if I had my hyper, do you notice what my star count is?
you a fan.
Even if I had my hyper, do you notice what my star count is at?
42.
It's a 50 cost card.
Oh, okay. I don't pay as much attention to stuff.
Yeah.
Probably why I don't win as much.
It's really expensive, but like I said, since it takes half the stars from people that it hits, it is absolutely worth it if you can line up either multiple people or even just one person who has a lot of stars. Thankfully, you robbed me enough that I didn't have enough stars to use the hyper.
Aww. Sham, let me decorate your hair with one of these.
Yes!
That's so cute.
They also have that little feeding line I think is really cute. Sarah, open up wide!
Cutest idol team.
Absolutely.
Hello again.
Playground? I think on a playground. I'm gonna try my luck again. You can't defend forever!
Same thing.
You can't defend forever, cuties!
We can run!
Not what I wanted. I'm not doing good at this today.
See, I could run.
You sure could run.
And I defeated a chicken.
It was a chicken without stars, though, because Arthur stole them all.
How rude, Arthur. What am I supposed to do with 3 wins?
Okay. This is very strange.
Hmm.
Oh lord, I don't like my options here. Let's go with this. Dang it, robot! At least I got out okay.
No, not a drop. Okay, that's not too bad. That was our ticket to stardom. Our 1 star.
The other 108 you have don't matter. The 4 you lost are far too important. I forgot the boss had 1 HP.
So did I. Apparently everyone forgot.
Except me.
You sure got it back.
I don't like where I am right now.
You're in not a very good place right now, are you?
Not great. All y'all after me.
I'd be after Starbreaker, but she frightens me.
Oh, why is that?
Because you murder things?
No, I wouldn't murder you.
Yes you would, you liar!
Of course I wouldn't. I'm an innocent.
You're a liar is what you are.
No, I wouldn't even harm a fly.
Uh-huh.
I'm the gentlest person here.
So who set the orphanage on fire then?
That wasn't me. That was the cuties.
Uh-huh.
What?
You think the cuties set an orphanage on fire?
Of course.
I need to fight that
You
seagull.
can't trust that innocent look.
I mean, you're about to punch it off their face, so...
Roll low. Oh, that's not very low. Ow.
Well, she lost a lot of them if it makes you feel better.
Which it doesn't.
I was about to normal.
I don't need them.
And I was about to normal. I was so...
Ow! Rude!
I'm sorry for ruining the Norma.
It's okay. I got right back up.
Dang it!
Come at me, bro.
I'm not coming at you at full health, are you insane?
Well, I mean, Starbreaker, so...
I'm surprised you went that way instead of up my way.
If I'm on Starbreaker space, Starbreaker can't...
But if you roll low... Or if she rolls low, she can. But she didn't, so you are safe. Oh, I can't hit my home space. You can only hit it by going down. That's great. Where's the seagull?
Where's that seagull at? We all after that seagull.
Seagull's holding all the riches.
We'll hold a concert.
You're
Maybe
getting a
that
lot of
seagull-
hypers.
I deserve them. The cuties are who I have as my voiceover right now.
Why? Why did that happen?
We got some great choices here.
You know what? I'll go this way. Seagull! All the stars are mine.
Can you like move into my little cloud, please?
So, I'm too old for idol concerts. Go away.
You're never too old for idol concerts.
Let's do this because I'm feeling a little nervous.
Feeling a little vulnerable there.
A little bit.
Arthur's up. You can
Oh
try
god!
it. You
Ow!
chose wrong lane.
I chose Curly!
Idol
I chose Curly! Oh no! At least you got hit too.
I didn't choose that. I had no choice.
That is one murdered seagull.
I'm very scared right now. I'm gonna go up here.
Right, you didn't want to go to your home.
That's in the cutie range.
I'm just mostly keeping Arthur squarely in the concert, whether he wants to or not.
You can check out anytime you want, but you can never leave. Also, I'm just gonna say it, I was holding 2 of my hypers for the majority of the game. I was trying to get somebody in a line, and nobody would cooperate.
Dims the brakes sometimes.
I got a pink robot, a hair color for Mio, and Mio's sparkly antlers.
Woohoo! I got my
leveled
wings.
up.
I do not
I
like.
got antlers for the cuties.
I do not like the hair color though, so I will never use it.
Oh, poor thing.
Oh well. Okay, you got the win, so I'm gonna turn it back to... Should I turn it back to random or should I just turn it to playground so everybody has games?
Playground.
Because party.
Playground!
Playground! Did we get all the boards out of the way? Nobody needed the boards?
Yeah, I've got all my missions out of the way.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna play Mio again because I want to try getting her hyper again. Yeah, it was a blonde hairstyle, and I'm not really big on blonde hair. Archangel.
Yeah.
Oh hey, Mav's here in spirit. This is also not a good board for my hyper. It's better. It's better than another one was, at least. It is not ideal.
What is known name?
Astronaut.
Oh, I was like trying to figure out what was on his head.
I think it's an antenna because robot?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. He is a robot astronaut.
Which is probably the best kind of astronauts because then you don't have to worry about that silly thing like breathable air.
It's also fitting since he's up in the sky.
Ow. Oh my stars, no!
All your star, oh no!
All 2 of them!
What a terrible loss you suffered.
How will you ever recover?
Like beating you guys up and taking your stars?
I mean, if it's only 2, I don't mind. Hold on, my teeth.
Like,
thingy.
I'll just send you a check for the 2 stars.
Unfortunately, as you've
Not the
seen,
one I clicked, but okay.
unfortunately, as you've seen, Mio is not very much of a combat unit. She pretty heavily relies on her health to keep from dying, or her hyper to get mass amounts of stars.
Also, No Name is so happy.
Because he has 3 girls to perv on.
3 hot girls to perv on.
I can't blame you.
So I think most of the characters in
Krilla
this game
is
are actually
very cute.
adults. Sorry,
Krilla is very.
she is absolutely adorable. I was just musing on, I think the majority of characters are adults. We know Mimiu's not. Mimiu is very specifically said to be like 6, I think?
5, I think it was. I think most of the world are supposed to be very young, and I know QP and...
Sayura?
God, you gotta hit Sierra, yeah, are high school students.
Huh. Then we have a lot of ones
Well,
because
Sierra's also like a demon who's been alive for hundreds of
Sierra, I think we can safely say, is an adult. She just happens to be an adult that goes to high school because circumstances. But like, we know all of the Saguri and Sora ones are adults. At least I'm fairly sure.
I'm pretty sure everyone from Red Barrel is an adult as well.
I
They're
would
all like plane pilots and such.
Yeah, I would assume so if they're all plane pilots. I mean,
And
them-
several of them are robots.
yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they had teenagers driving plane pilots, but in general, Orange Juice's game seems to very much focus around adults. I think it literally is just QP, Sayura, and at least some of the Waruda. Because I can't see Kyrioko as an actual, like, teenager.
Yeah, my main thought was that Kiriko is the only adult in the world. Because it does come off as a very childish group, especially with all the talk about being bad kids and all.
I mean, to be fair, you can be that childish and be an adult. Those two things are not mutually exclusive.
Yeah, no kidding.
Especially if you grew up thinking you were like in the bad kid thing, you might keep the bad kid identity. So I guess it's very possible that, especially if Waruda's been around for a while, Kiriko is just the older one of the group, and even though she is an adult now, she's been in the Waruda since she was a teenager, so they just don't care. I don't think we actually have released ages for the majority of these characters, so...
I don't think we have released ages for anyone.
You said Mimi was like 5.
Oh yeah, Mimu, yeah.
I know there was a despairing lack of Krilla lore because I tried to look it up.
I don't think there's much lore for anybody, because they're just shooty games. Which, that's not to say shooty games can't have lore, look at Touhou. Just that in my experience, bullet hells tend to focus more on the gameplay and don't really care so much about the lore and background. Which isn't a bad thing, it's just kind of what a lot of them do. Yeah, I think Nico and Mimi are the only, like, really young ones. And then you have some teens like Kyosuke, QP, Tomato, and then probably most everybody else is an adult. Because we have at least 4 goddesses in this game. But to be fair, no, that's not including QP. I think we would have 6 including QP. But you have Tomomo and Mio, who are technically considered goddesses. Then you have Saki, Starbreaker, and Sweet Eater? Is her name?
Ah, okay, I found the confirmation. Tomato
These words
and
are
Mimi
not
6.
helping me.
Tomatoes how old?
That's off the Twitter from the developer, the main guy.
Yeah, Tomatoes how old? I missed it.
12.
That kid is not 12!
That's a
Apparently.
very tall 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm rejecting that because that is, like, really stupid. I'm sorry. That's like the people who tried to say Maria in Sonic was 14 years old. That's not a 14-year-old girl, guys! She's at least 18! Remember what I said, click close to yourself. You want to have your pointer on the level you want, but you gotta click close to yourself.
Now I gotta hurry.
Yeah, that's all the balloons.
Yep, I'm in trouble.
It's really hard to actually get used to that game.
Okay, Kiriko does have a confirmed age. In Xmas shooting, she's 23. According to her
accept that.
Japanese character bio.
I can accept that.
23.
It's a little bit younger than what I was thinking, but that seems fitting.
Why did they give her that voice?
Yeah,
Is the question.
I'd like to know that myself. It's not like you can't say this is a completely different group. This is still Orange Juice that's actually doing this. And Fruitback Factory. It's the very people who are making the games that are making this. Why would you do that?
I know Japanese tend to have, well, goodness gravy, tend to have higher pitched voices than other cultures, but really?
Yeah, that. I don't think I would mind her voice being a little younger sounding, but she sounds very young.
I always pictured her voice being very deep.
Yeah, Kyuriko just seems like the type who had a super deep voice. Very feminine and kind of threatening. That's what I always thought.
I agree.
Thankfully, it's not bad, so
Apparently Sora is 16 as well.
Sora's a robot, isn't she?
No. She's an enhanced
I thought
human.
Oh, okay.
Sora and Alte are enhanced humans, which they might be something that's kind of robot-like, but Sora specifically mentions growing up, so she's definitely not robot-born.
Yeah, and
More
that's
like an
confirmed as well.
No,
She's
Android
also
is...
Who's
That
also
would
what?
be kind of a cyborg.
Yeah, Cyborg's probably a good word for it. Also, who's also what, Pi?
Nath is also an enhanced human.
Where did her arms go?
They took them off when they modified her.
Why? Why would you do that?
Mad science, my dear, the price for war.
I personally think Sora's gotta be at least 18 for what she is. But because of the whole theme of her series, I could see them being twisted enough to send a 16-year-old into a fight, so I could buy that.
This is the problem for me. Maybe it's not a problem for me.
Ow!
Huh. That backfired on you.
Yes, it did. That
Game's looking out for you.
I think the game's tired of me winning.
The game says it's not your birthday.
My birthday's not for another 7 months, I think.
Whack those popos.
Six. Yeah, I guess you could consider it about 7, since my birthday's at the end of the month. So it's about 7 months for my birthday, yeah.
Woohoo!
Oh no, what did you get?
A hyper card.
I'm very nervous. What do you have?
It is actually useless.
Okay, good. Whose was it?
Mira's
Ah, the Leap Through
Leap
Space?
Through Space.
Oh, you got the other new one!
Oh, what?
You need to click those 3, and there's only one of those 3 in the entire lineup. So you cannot miss it.
I probably missed one by now. Nope.
Yeah, you missed one.
Dang it.
It's really hard, but yeah, you only have 3 picks, and you have to pick the right one every single time. If you get 2 of 3, you still have a chance of getting something good. It's kind of 50-50. Oh, that robot killed you! And it sounded like Krilla choked on her own spit. Also, my home marker there is another one of the things from the Mio event. I think you can still unlock Mio, actually. I don't remember.
I know there is a way. I just don't know what it is yet.
I think her board is still up. Because the way we unlocked her was that she had a board and a special in the special sections, and when you beat the board, you would unlock her. But was kind of Rude of a
It just
board.
says that after the event ends, it's added to the core game via certain steps, but it doesn't say what they are.
She might be in the orange crate.
On my screen, no name said those who shine brightly attract each other. Who he's flirting with?
He loves stars and he thinks he's a star.
Oh, he's flirting with the stars.
Yep.
I just got up, man. How rude. The computer's breaking our rules.
Rude computer.
Beat it up for it.
I really just
That's
took
not
back.
beating it up, Priya.
Also, if no names flirt with the stars, that takes a new meaning to will screw anything at all.
Oh wait, I'm Norman.
Oh, I think you hit the max on that one.
Nice.
That's a lot of traps.
I like how nearly all of the traps have avoided our area.
This was not a smart idea. I wasn't trying to kill
Fun
you!
with my friend!
I just wanted to stop!
Oh, you should have said so before I hit the button. Well, at least you stopped.
No thanks to you. I really need Norma again.
Especially with the CPU right behind you.
Well, that can be solved by just walking past you, thankfully. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Wanna come play, No Name?
Not particularly.
Why don't I get that game? I get it right every time.
I'm usually really good at that, but
I'm excellent at track the card.
hi!
It's either this or get in front of you, so.
I did the Kirby high. Hi.
I kinda wish I would have KO'd you, but I guess that also works. I'm surprised you didn't go for the healing.
So it's too late.
Oh, that was just a mean pattern. This is gonna kill us both, isn't it? Every other bomb we've gotten from the playgrounds has gone off the immediate next turn. This is gonna kill us both, isn't it?
Quite possibly. I guess it's all going to pot.
Oh no, thank goodness. I'm safe.
Yeah, it's going to go off on my turn.
It can only go off at the start of a turn.
Oh, good to know.
That's why I relax whenever the turn starts, because the bombs can only go off on the start. You, however, have to roll far enough to get off of that ramp. And you did not. You're gonna get hit either way. It stretches like 5 in each
I
direction.
know, I was just checking to see if I could normal, if I could normal or not.
You better hope that bomb lasts another turn. Nope. Huh, it turned you into your
He's in
head
a
form.
spaceship.
Yep.
For some reason I thought that was only battle that would do that.
No, any death does it.
Yes, little spaceship no-name head. Boss or
On my
drop
stream,
space?
he said, where did that perfect body of mine go?
Yes. On mine, it was like, what am I supposed to do like this?
I just can't get over how self-absorbed that man is.
It's kind of great
Yeah.
in that you're a complete asshole and I would hate you in real life, but somehow I really adore you in fiction.
He's just charming.
I made Vivada that confident.
My theory is,
Talk about.
a lot of people genuinely just find, like, insufferable personalities hilarious, but it's not funny when it happens to you or somebody you care about.
Yeah.
So when it's in fiction, it's not happening to anybody that you actually like. Like, real life, so...
It is really fun to play him.
Play who?
My OC Vivada.
Oh,
I made
yes.
him that confident.
I wasn't sure who you were talking about, because I specifically mentioned No Name. I was like, did you pick up No Name when we weren't watching?
No.
Ooh, this is good.
I could though.
It feel
I
weird
don't
to
have
me.
the confidence to pick up anyone.
You know what?
Oh, that didn't work out too good.
Actually, it's fine. Did you see the card I played?
Ah.
That's why I did that. I was like, well, if I let myself get KO'd, I won't lose anything, and I will immediately revive the next turn. So essentially, it would be skip a turn to not take any damage, which I think is a fair trade. That's why Hyper Mode's so good. Boss or trap?
I think the boss is less likely to kill me at this point.
You sure about that?
I'm kidding.
Also, I have not drawn my Hyper
Right, I
yet,
can
and that
kill
makes me sad. The game does not want me to show off her Hyper.
I
Oh,
want to see it.
I want to show it off, but the game won't let me.
I want to see it demonstrated on someone not me. I'm already losing.
I'm gonna prioritize draw panels for a bit, so we'll see if I can actually pick it up.
I prioritize looking cute for this board,
aww.
and it hadn't really worked out.
But how can you prioritize something you've already massively succeeded in?
Exactly. You can't prioritize what you're already doing by default.
Yeah, exactly.
Aw, I'm hiding my dog again.
I have to actually get on drop panels for this to work.
I think you would draw paddles.
Yes, draw. That is the word I meant to say.
Just you said drop twice in a row.
I really wish that evade hadn't worked.
If she wants to prioritize dropping her stars, let her.
Shh, don't correct her! She might win again if you do that! I really wish I had gotten that passionate research though. That's not my Hyper. Alright, you know what? I'm tired of you.
Kill the bot.
I think that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Yay!
I have it, I figure I might as well use it. I'm surprised you went that way.
Me too.
Was there any
It doesn't sound like it was intentional.
was there any particular reason you did that?
Nope.
You
It
just
was
had,
the will of the game.
so like, did the game auto-click or did you just click there and go, wait?
I clicked there and went wait.
Well, on the bright side, I'm not going to be bothering you, because I'm trying to get draw panels. Fighter! Fighter!
Why?
To
I
avenge
don't
Pi?
want to lose. I didn't want to lose.
You have 9 HP!
True, but at the same time...
She can't OKO you from 9 HP! She couldn't even OKO you from 6 HP! She does not have attack, it is sham!
That's true, I should have... But I normed, so I'm okay with it.
Please tell me I got this right. Yes! Yes! Now I just need to get somebody on a line with me.
Get Sham on the line with you.
I'm trying, but the actual space I'm on doesn't count. It has to be at least a space away. And it's only in the cardinal directions.
Well, I'm getting out of here.
Well, if Sham rolls a 2. Hey! Dang it, lady! Screw off! I was gonna say, if Pi rolls a 3, then I could still do it.
Ow! Give those stars back, how dare you.
Backtrack, huh? I think this is probably my best bet right here. Ow. Yeah, everybody got out of my range. Son of a gun. Well, if Pi gets a 4. Will the dice help us?
There you go.
No escape.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
Alright, ready to see what this looks like?
Yes.
Black flame!
Oh!
Of course, that was literally just a burning.
Picture that on the longer ones.
Yeah. It is the complete uninterrupted row of columns. Even if it's like 10 spaces, it still goes all the way. Of course, they didn't get me anything because no name can't be KO'd in normal mode, but I showed it off.
About that.
I showed it off. That's really all I wanted to do. And I get a shot at you right here. Not that I do much with it.
Not much of a shot.
Even if I didn't have the attack debuff, that wouldn't have helped.
She said, I'm no easy target.
Apparently not.
Well, he is the teacher, so clearly he's cheating as much as she is.
You know, teacher and adult, both of them are just cheating their butts off. Alright.
That's how you want to play.
I'm not sure why you did that, Sham, but...
Thanks for the HP, Sham.
Oh, interesting. Hey, you're just right in front of me. Cool, I get another shot. First, this. Second, hi, Teach. Let's try this again, shall we? Much better.
Uh-oh.
I think we all know who's about to win.
It's because Sham just healed me. So right now I have to either roll onto a space or roll enough to go all the way around the board and hit my space at the bottom. So y'all got time if you think you can do something. Hey, look at that!
Yeah. And on my house as well.
Good game.
I stole your stars and then went and lived in your house. I'm just really happy I got to show off her hyper, though. It's one of my favorite hypers visually.
Second again. Holding my place. Holding my place.
Oh wow, I got a really ugly pink for tequila.
Aww.
I got nothing.
Aw. But yeah, I think that's enough for all of us. I think everybody wants to like go lie down for a little bit.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun though.
It was.
Yeah, my leg starts to hurt if I'm in one position too long, and it's starting to get to too long.
It was really fun having this little B-Day party with you though, Oreo. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, I loved it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're one of
And
my...
once again, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
You're one of my dearest friends, so I'll always do this for you on your birthday.
Aw. You guys are my dearest friends.
Alright, we'll see y'all next time then.